Sunday's snowstorm affected several flights at Omaha's Epley Airfield. Airport operations gave WWT6 News this rundown. 80 flights, both landing and leaving, were on schedule and 19 were canceled. A passenger says one of those departing planes was grounded on the tarmac for 6 hours. Mike McKnight spoke to him about still waiting, this time for refunds.
In between snow drifts is not the strip Dustin Robinson expected to be walking.
These are Denver to Vegas, but we could not make it.
Dustin says the flight from Omaha never took off, even though he and other passengers waited about 6 hours on the plane.
It was just de-icing, we're not de-icing, we're second line, now we're ready to go. And it was just no good excuse.
Dustin says the plane pulled back to the terminal at Epley for a 10-minute break. The flight attendant explained why.
Because if they didn't get done in 3 hours, then the FAA was going to fine them heavily.
But back on board and after waiting another 3 hours, Dustin says the flight was canceled.
We finally deboarded the plane for the last time. The stewardess says, well, I appreciate your time and your patience today and thank you for not rioting.
But Dustin isn't saying you're welcome. He stayed behind, but his sister, niece, and boyfriend on the same canceled Frontier flight paid fares on another airline and flew to Las Vegas.
Dustin claims that Frontier Airlines owes his family nearly $1,300 for 4 round-trip tickets and baggage to Las Vegas, a flight they didn't get to take because of that long delay and then cancellation.
Dustin says he's waiting for hours again on the phone for a Frontier response.
I'd appreciate if they just comp us another trip after we've had to pay a lot more just to get those 3 back out to Vegas.
From Fremont, Dustin's dad, Don, had to drive through Sunday's storm twice to drop the family members off at Epley, then picked them up after the canceled flight.
And when we came back, the roads are starting drifting over again. We actually broke through some drifts with the pickup.
The long-awaited family vacation didn't start as expected.
It really has been a nightmare.
You can see that on their faces after waiting hours on a plane that didn't depart. But now in Vegas, 3 Robinson family members can relax.
So it looks like they're having a good time, I hope.
While the one who stayed behind pursues refunds, he says has been no vacation. In Fremont, Mike McKnight, WWT6 News.
Fact Finders contacted Frontier Airlines. They say there were 2 delays, which caused a 6-hour wait. The airline says both involve safety concerns, which they say are taken very seriously. That being said, they didn't address any possible refunds. The full response will be posted online.